for you. Just tell us, how you wanted to rally everyone to get onto the bus and the challenges you faced.
Thank you so much for the time. It's been really hard for us. Basically, it happens at night, which was around 1 a.m. So no one could understand what is happening because the fire started from the bottom of the building. So when the smoke was rising up, that's when people was trying to save their lives. People had to jump in 4, 5, 6 buildings down. You could see a lady throwing a baby down first, and then she threw herself down following the baby. People died in the process. And it's been very confusing because they had nowhere to go and nowhere to claim about their belongings. As we are speaking now, police were here. All the institutions from the government, they did their part. Only that they were traumatized and they were having fear because they were so waiting for help. The Dula people came and tried to threaten them. So they were confused, like what's happening. But as we are speaking now, the buses came and then they've taken to metro, to shelter places. So it's really hard for us because being foreigners and then being involved in this such tragedy is hard. Yes.
And you said, Ali, it was hard to get people on the bus. Why so?
Yeah, the problem, they had no sure. They were not believing, like, where are they going? We had to assure them that they are safe. The buses are coming from the government side and they'll be monitored because since they have lost their relatives in the building. So they had fear, like, where am I going? Because my husband has been dead and I'm being taken somewhere where I don't know who should care for me. So we had to assure them to say, no, you don't have to worry. We are following you. We will be in touch with you. As we are speaking now, the last bus has just left to evacuation places. Yes.
Now, Ali, we understand that a number of people made alternative arrangements because not everyone got onto those buses. Those people who made alternative arrangements, do you have any sense of where they went and what's happened to them?
Actually, it's really hard, like I said, because, the building was covered with, 3 nationalities: Zimbabweans, Malawians, Tanzanians, and partly also South Africans. They also there. Now, since the tragedy happens, they were like confused, like what should come next. So when we told them to go to the bus, they refused, and at the same time, they don't know what comes next. So it's hard for them to convince like anything. Even others could even refuse to eat because they don't know what's happening. They are they're in dilemma. So it's really hard. But lastly, they understood and then they bought in the buses. Yes.
And Ali, just a last one. What would you like to see happen to the survivors of this tragic event in the coming days? What would you like to see happen for them?
Yeah, in most cases when these things has happened, especially the arrangement has made from the government or any other entities, like taking them to the shelter, there's no proper follow-up for them to see how are they staying there, who is maybe sick. It's happening at night, right? But who is sick or who has been maybe injured, nobody goes there and follow them. At the same time, you see them staying there maybe for 2-3 weeks. What is going to happen next, they don't know. So it's hard. We need somebody or any institution to follow up and then find out what's happening from them. And then maybe relocate them to their relatives because they are scattered. Others are even calling from their countries, like from Malawi. We heard about the accident, the tragedy. Our relatives safe. Are they dead? They are not even sure what's happening. And certainly also appealing to our consulate general so that they should also come and then see what happened here. Because, as a mission from Malawi, they must come and then see what's happened here.